How to use Asana for project management, Asana tutorial. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll show you guys how you can get started with project management on Asana. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna head on over to Asana, and from here, just click on Get Started. Now, Asana has a free plan that enables you to get started for free. So you can choose to sign up with your email address or choose your Google account to get started. Now I'm just going to sign up with Google to make it easier for us to get started. And once you complete your sign up process, you can get started with setting up your basic info. So you're going to enter your name and a profile picture that you would like to use. So let's use this one over here. And then click on continue. Now after that, you're going to add your primary role. So let's say for us, we are a business owner, and then you can click on continue. Then you can add the type of work that you want to do on Asana. For us, we're looking for project management. Now you have three basic options. You have project and process management, you have personal task management, and portfolio and workflows. Now we're looking for project and process management, so I'm going to click on continue. And then you can get started with building your first project. So let's say our first project is to launch a website. So let's say we have to launch a website. So once you add your first project name, you can add some tasks that need to be accomplished within your particular project. So let's say we have initial meeting. Let's say our second task is going to be project structure. And then let's say we have divide groups like this. You don't have to add these necessarily, you can skip these as well. Now after that, you have groups that you can add these to. So you have sections. Now these sections can be to do, doing, and done. Like I like to make them tasks and then in progress or progress, and then I like to add my final section as completed. And then I like to click on continue. You can always customize this later on, so don't worry if you skip out on something. And then you have your default view that you would like to use. You have a basic list view. You guys can see the preview on the right. Then you have a board view. Then you have a timeline view, and then you have a calendar view. Now, I primarily like to work on a board view and sometimes on a list view when I'm adding tasks. And then if you're looking to track progress, then I like to move to a timeline view. So I'm going to keep my default view as a board view. Now, after that, you can enter your teammates' email addresses to add all of your fellow members to the Asana app. Now, I'm just going to skip ahead. And this is going to be our Asana dashboard. So you guys can see on the top of our section, we have our workspace name or our project name. Then you have the overview of your project. So you can enter descriptions about your project, and you can even see some examples to get started with. So let's say we have this as our description. And you guys can see, this is just like the sample one. And then below that, you have project roles. When you add members, you can add their specific roles as well. Then you have connected goals, portfolios, and key resources. Now, we've already added a couple of tasks and 3 basic sections. However, you can create more sections. So let's say we have a different section that maybe I want to put in all the meetings in one section instead of putting them in tasks. So I can click on create section, and I'm just going to name it meetings. Now I'm going to move it to the top, or after the, I think I'm going to move it to the top. And I'm going to go into the board view over here and put all of the meetings in the meeting section. So in this way, you can put each task in its place and create multiple different sections. Now, within each task on the right side, you will have the assignee, the due dates, priorities, and statuses. So you can edit priorities and statuses from here. Now, if you take a look at priority, you can click on the priority of any one of your tasks and click on edit options to be able to edit your option. Now, you guys can see we have 3 basic priorities added. I don't want to edit these, but if you do want more options, you can add an option, let's say ultra urgent or urgent, like this. So you can add the particular priority like this, and then you can assign it to a particular task. So let's say All of these are low priority tasks. Now, after that, you have your status on the right. So in your status section, you guys can see you have on track, at risk, off track. So you can click on edit options over here to edit the particular options. Now, let's say I don't need the priority section, so I can click on any of the priorities, click on edit options, and then on the bottom left, you have a delete field option, which can enable you to delete any unnecessary fields. Now, if you want to create more fields, simply click on the plus icon on the top right. Once you click on the plus icon, you can choose which type of field you're looking to create. So it could be formula-based fields, number-based field, text, people, date, multi-select, or single-select fields. So let's say I want to add a multi-select field, and this might be, let's say for our task, this might be segmentation. Or, you know, whatever it might be. Let's say it's a single select field, and single select fields are fields where people can only select one particular option, and multi-select fields are where multiple different options can be applicable, so more than one option could be selected. If it's a multi-select field, let's say I have members, so task members. Let's say all floor employees, managers. Let's say we have VIPs. Let's say we have security like this, and then after that you can click on create field, and then people can add anything that is applicable over here. So only managers and VIPs are supposed to, you know, set up this task other than the basic assignee. Now, if you're looking to further optimize your workflows, you can go into the reporting section on the left panel to see your progress as well as portfolio and goals. Now, I like to set up goals on Asana because it helps you in moving in a more goal-oriented manner. So you can click on add goal over here and you can enter your goal title. Let's say for our goal title is to reach 3,000 viewers on our website. And then it's automatically going to show you as the goal owner. You can change it to anyone else. And then you have your time period. So it's going to show you the time period in quartiles or H2 or H1. So the first quartile is, you know, the first 4 months of the year, then the next 4 months and so on. Now let's say I want to accomplish this from 1st January to maybe, so let's say I want to do it in Q1, which is 1st January to 31st March. I'm going to select Q1, and you can make this a public or private goal. Now, after that, you can add more members to this goal, and the update method can be chosen as automatic or manual. Then you can add sub goals as well, so certain projects or certain tasks need to be completed for this goal. Let's say for us, let's say roll up progress from tasks or milestones completed in a project, or we also have tasks to roll up progress from our tasks. Now, I want to do this in terms of project. And then you have your task completed, update the progress when task is completed, or update progress after reaching major milestones. Now I'm going to click on save goal over here. And once our goals have been added, I'm going to click on connect a project. I'm going to connect the launch a website project over here. Now, once we have added our launch a website project, I can add milestones to our launch a website project as well. So if I go into this section over here, we have key resources, and on the bottom of your project, you guys can see if you go into your basic project dashboard. So if we go on over here in the project overview and I scroll down, you have milestones. So reach 1K viewers like this, reach 2K viewers, and then 3K like this. So after that, this can help us in making sure our projects are actually accomplishing what we want. So in this way, you can get started with project management on Asana. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.